Welcome back to God's Autobiography. My name would be Stephen French, and life is pretty fucking wild right now. I'm super glad that I actually make these, because with all these like little changes and adventures, I don't know if I'd remember them all without having a chance to go back and look at them again. But just got back from Neo last night. Had work today, which sucked because I am exhausted from Neo last night. And for starters, Neo is fucking great. My tricks are awful. It seems every time I go to Neo, I've just recovered from an injury and I'm relearning double cork, which is frustrating because it's like the 10th goddamn time. This move has been so easy for me and it's once again hard. But for the second Neo in a row, I brought all of my tattoo equipment, and I have not advertised tattoos once that I can recall. But friends of mine know that I do them. And starting at the first Neo, one friend wanted one. First Neo I made $200. This Neo I made 140 and like 3 tabs of acid. Somebody paid me in acid. That was a little bit weird, but kind of fucking neat. Yeah, so Neo was great. Did some of my best tattoos that I've ever done. If you follow me on Instagram, I've posted them recently. You can see them there. But I almost didn't come back to New York this time. It was almost going to be down to a coin toss, but I played it out a little bit differently. My buddy Dylan had an extra seat in his car back to Colorado. I don't like my job, and there's a gathering coming up in Utah, so I almost just jumped in the car with him and went there and quit my job. But played it a little bit different, played it a little bit safer. I think I really like what's about to happen. So I've decided to come back to Long Island for another week. Might extend that to 2 weeks. Got to do some math, but let me get my drink. I think I'm gonna quit my job. I'm gonna go to Colorado for a bit. I'm gonna ride with them out to Utah for the Salt Flats gathering, one I've wanted to go to for a long time now, but haven't yet. And yeah, I'm pretty stoked. I'm setting myself back to zero once again. And in Colorado, I had to call my mom. I had to talk through this idea with her. And I told my buddy Jared, I was like, I know what she's gonna say, but I just have to call her. And he's like, what's she gonna say? I'm like, she's gonna say to do what I want. Like that's it. I just needed to hear her say it. But after talking it through with her, and I said that, like, should I do this? Should I kind of reset myself back to zero? And her response was, well, that's where you're your best. It's like, you're really good at resetting, uprooting, and finding a way to be happy with it. And that inspired me a lot. She knows me pretty well. So I think I'm gonna do that. I've got maybe 2 more weeks at most of this job. Try to get a little bit of money to the side, go out to Colorado, like I said, Utah. I might fly back and go see my brother for a month like I did last year, and then head back down to Georgia to go back with my dad and work for a few months and make a good bit more money. And yeah, that's a little update about how wild this little adventure of mine is. I've been talking to a few people about my decisions and about why I'm kind of living this life, and I don't know like the best answer to it, but one that I've been kind of using as my answer right now is that a couple years ago I had finally found my answer to the where do you want to see yourself in 10 years question. And I'm pretty sure I've talked about this here before, but Stephen, I want to remind you for later just in case I hadn't. In 10 years, I want to see myself somewhere that I couldn't possibly predict today. And thinking about that more on the car ride back with Jarrett, it's a bit of a weird plan, and I don't know if it's a good or a bad one. It feels great. It's a lot of fun. It's exciting. It's scary. It's challenging, and it feels like what I want and what I need. But it's a plan where there's no finish. You never get to that 10-year mark, because 2 years ago I had this plan, so I should be 2 years towards my destination. But my plan right now is in 10 years to be somewhere that I couldn't predict. So I'll never actually get there. It's just aimlessly moving forward, very akin to time itself. And I don't know, I'm trying to resonate on this idea a little bit more. I think I need to meditate on it a bit and try to find a better answer, but that's a lot of buts. But I don't know. I'm stoked right now. I'm loving tricks, loving life. Gonna go on another fucking adventure. Gonna be another broke ass kid in another place. I don't fucking know anymore. Much love. Peace.